Hello everybody, it's Rebecca. This is actually a video response for Fleur de la Coeur 5787's video on albinism and religion. And there's a link included in the in my little intro thing, because it's a video that I think you really should watch. It's really interesting, and I understand a lot of the things that she said, because she was talking about how she grew up Catholic and people like told her all these horrible things about why she's albino. Like, what did your mother do to deserve having a child like you? And I think that's horrible and terrible, and I want to go back in time and punch those people in the face because they deserve it. But I don't understand how somebody can be so close-minded and like be like, this is a punishment. I mean, I understand bad things come with having a disability, but everybody goes through bad things in their life. Even if you don't have a disability, you might go through terrible things in your life. And I mean, I believe with her wholeheartedly that like albinism is one of those things. Like, I am personally Zen Buddhist and believe in reincarnation and everything, and I'm Zen Buddhist and Shinto, and I believe in reincarnation and everything. And I believe that maybe there was some important lesson for me to learn from having albinism, but also I don't think that it was really a punishment. Sometimes it feels like a punishment, you know, because there are bad days and there are good days, but every disability and every disease and everything that everybody goes through has that. I don't know how you can label something like this and be like, oh, well, it's your fault, you know, or it's your parents' fault, or you did something in a past life. Like, I personally don't believe that I like made fun of handicapped people in a past life, and that's why I'm albino. I don't know, but it just seems like such a horrible thing to say. And I personally didn't go to church a lot when I was younger, so I didn't really get to one of those sermons or homilies or anything where anybody is talking about albino people and how terrible they are, or like people with disabilities and how they're like God's punishment on somebody or something, because my family didn't really go to church when I was younger. The closest I came was I had a neighbor who every day before we got on the bus called me a blind little white-haired freak for about a year. He's like, you shut up, you're just a blind little white-haired freak. And it was like that for years and years and years until I finally told one of my teachers and she made him stop. But I don't know, I just think that that's a terrible thing to tell somebody, and that's how people end up with negative views of themselves. I mean, bullying is a problem for everybody, but telling somebody, well, you brought this upon yourself. Sometimes I will jokingly say that since my mom was so scared by people with like mutations and like physical diseases because she was forced to watch a video on circus freaks and it freaked her out, I'm like, oh, that's why you had an albino kid. But I was just joking around. I wasn't serious. I mean, it's different personally for me if people with a disability joke about it rather than people without a disability. Like, I don't make gay jokes on my gay friends, and I don't expect them to make blind jokes on me. But, you know, I don't know. I just don't think it's right to ostracize any person for anything. Like, the church's view on gay people upsets me too. I'm personally not GLBT, but I am an ally. And I don't know. It struck a chord with me, and now I just want to run and give Fleur a giant big hug, because people are terrible and say hurtful things. People say hurtful things to everybody, but like, one of the things that gets to me, let's see how much time, okay, I have plenty of time. One of the things that gets to me is when I'm like talking about albinism, or somebody comes up to me like, whoa, your white hair is so cool, or whoa, your purple eyes are so cool, and I'm like, great. Somebody else thinks that my genetic disability is awesome. Good for me. I don't know. It's just like physical appearance is so like the big thing, and they're like, oh, albinos are cool. Or there were some people in my high school who obviously probably watched The Matrix and thought, oh, albinos are like psycho murderers and she's going to kill us all. But, you know, I don't know. I just don't think it's right to go, wow, your disability is so super special, awesome. But that's just my opinion, I suppose, but still, I don't think that it's right to do something like that. I mean, it's like, I mean, seriously, it's awesome that you're blind because it makes your eyes this cool color, but I don't know. I think there are a lot of tactless things that are said, and I know I'm not the most tactful person in the world, but I would try not to say something like that to another person. And I guess that's my 2 cents, and I'll see you guys later.